Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Tech World with Prerna. So today I'll be discussing about the design principles. In the past 20 years, the design principles have changed the way of writing code, allowing us to write more testable and scalable codes. Design principles are the set of guidelines or the best practices accumulated over the years of learning that make your code more scalable. When you apply these design principles, you end up with code which is more testable, readable, and understandable. So, if your code will be more readable and understandable and maintainable, then it will be very easy to collaborate with others. The design principle is a sequence of steps that enable a designer to describe all aspects of the software to be built. Design principle is not a cookbook. Creative skill, past experience, a sense of what makes good software, and an overall commitment to quality are the critical success factor for a component design. The design process should not suffer from tunnel vision. A good designer should consider alternative approaches, judging each based on requirements of the problem, the resources available to do the job. The design process should satisfy all the requirements that software requires to develop a high quality product. So that comes under traceable to the analysis model. Design is not coding and coding is not design. So design means describing the logic of the program to solve any problem, and coding is a type of language that is used for the implementation of a design. So this clearly states that design is not coding and vice versa. Coding is not design. Review to minimize error. So this says that the design should be reviewed, which means that the overall evaluation should be done to check if there is any error present or if it can be minimized. Assessed for quality. This says that the design should be evaluated for the quality, meaning that during the evaluation, the quality of the design needs to be checked and focused on. Should degrade gently. So, this says that the software should be designed in such a way that it degrades gracefully, which means it should work properly even if an error occurs during the execution. So, so your application should slow down and gracefully it should behave or degrade gracefully. It shouldn't be like suddenly your application is going down. Should accommodate change. So this says that the software should be designed in such a way that it accommodates the change, implying that the software should adjust to the change that is required to be done as per the user's need. The design should display uniformity, which means it should be uniform throughout the process without any change. Integration means it should mix or combine all parts of software, that is, subsystems, into one system. Minimize the intellectual distance. This says that the design process should reduce the gap between real world problems and software solutions. For that problem, meaning it should simply minimize the intellectual distance. Should not reinvent the wheel. Time is short and resources are limited. Design time should be invested in representing truly new ideas and integrating those patterns that already exist. So, when we are designing the software, ideally we should consider all these things uphand itself. Thank you.